Are you ready to change your life and start building the wealth you've always dreamed of? The secret to building a fortune isn't about getting lucky or finding a shortcut. It's about taking the right steps, developing the right habits, and understanding what really matters along the way. In this video, we'll dive into some of the most powerful and practical principles that will help you on your journey to financial success. From personal growth and learning to setting goals and staying consistent, everything you need to know is right here. You'll discover how to build a solid foundation for your future, how to find the right opportunities, and why patience is key. But that's not all. This isn't just about wealth. We'll also talk about the importance of enjoying life, being grateful, and finding true fulfillment along the way. Building wealth is a journey, and it's not just about the money. It's about creating a life that brings you joy, satisfaction, and meaning. So stick with me through the entire video. I promise you, the information you're about to hear can change your perspective and help you take the next step toward creating the life you want. Let's get started. Number 1, the foundation of success, personal development. To build a fortune, the most important thing to understand is that success starts with you, with your own personal development. The first investment you make should always be in yourself. It's easy to get distracted by the things around you, your job, your circumstances, or what you don't have. But none of those things matter if you haven't built the person you need to be to handle success when it arrives. When I started, I didn't have money or connections. What I did have, though, was a deep desire to improve myself. I realized that I couldn't wait for life to change. I had to change first. And so I made a commitment to be a better version of myself each and every day. It wasn't always easy, but I knew I had to become the person who could attract the opportunities that would change my life. Your future is in your hands. And the best part, you don't need anyone else's approval to get started. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment or until everything is aligned. It's all about personal growth and taking responsibility for your own success. Every day, try to do a little better than you did yesterday. It's these small actions over time that make the biggest impact. And as you grow, one of the most powerful tools you can have is learning. Success is not about having all the answers. It's about being willing to learn every single day. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more opportunities you'll see. You don't need a fancy education or a high-paying job to start building wealth. You don't need to wait for some perfect opportunity. What you need is to commit to lifelong learning. Learn from books, from people, from experiences. Seek out knowledge and apply it. When you learn something new, take action. Knowledge without action is useless. It's about applying what you learn to make better decisions and ultimately improve your life. Learning is a tool to give you the confidence and the direction you need to succeed. It's not just about the information you collect, but how you use it to grow and take action. Now let's talk about setting goals. So many people go through life without a clear plan. And let me tell you, without goals, you'll never get where you want to go. Goals give you direction and focus. Without them, you're just wandering around. When you set goals, you need to be specific. It's not enough to just say, I want to be successful. You need to define what success looks like for you. How much money do you want to make? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? What do you want to achieve in your personal and professional life? Once you've set your goals, break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes your big goal less overwhelming and gives you a clear path to follow. But here's the thing, goals only work if you take action. Every day, do something that brings you closer to your goal. It might be small, but those small steps add up. And while you're working toward your goals, it's crucial to take full responsibility for your financial future. No one else is going to build your fortune for you. Not the government, not your employer, and certainly not your friends or family. You have to take control of your finances. This means learning how to manage your money wisely. It means budgeting, saving, and finding ways to invest your money so it grows. It means making smart choices about your spending and making sure your money is working for you. If you want to build wealth, you have to be proactive, not reactive. Don't wait for the right moment. Start today. The more you take charge of your financial situation, the more you'll be in control of your future. Building a fortune won't always be easy. There will be times when you want to quit. There will be moments when things feel like they're falling apart. But listen, don't give up. Those moments are part of the process. Success doesn't come without challenges. It's in those tough times that you'll find out what you're made of. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started, push through the hard times. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it. It's about taking those failures and using them to come back stronger. Keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused on your long-term goals. And when opportunities come along, don't just grab at everything. Focus on the ones that align with your goals. Not every opportunity is the right opportunity. Learn to say no to things that aren't going to move you forward. But when the right opportunity shows up, be ready to grab it. Opportunities are often disguised as challenges, but that's when you need to stay sharp and take action. When you do, your hard work and preparation will pay off. Understanding money is another key part of building a fortune. Money isn't magic. It doesn't just appear. If you want to build wealth, you need to understand how it works. This means learning how to manage your finances, how to save, and most importantly, how to invest. It's not just about making money. It's about making your money work for you. The more you understand about money, the better decisions you'll make. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to grow your wealth. The people who are financially successful aren't necessarily the ones who make the most money. They're the ones who know how to manage, grow, and leverage what they have. Building wealth is a long-term game. It's not about instant results. It's about consistent, smart actions over time. Be patient, stay disciplined, and trust the process. Don't expect overnight success. Real wealth takes time to build, but if you stay focused, it will come. And throughout this journey, it's important to stay grateful. Enjoy the process of building your fortune. Celebrate the small wins. Life is about more than just making money. It's about enjoying the ride, learning along the way, and being thankful for the blessings you have. Keep a positive attitude, no matter where you are on your journey. Finally, remember that building a fortune is a journey, not a destination. It's about becoming a better version of yourself every day. When you focus on improving yourself, setting clear goals, taking responsibility for your finances, and making smart decisions, you will build the life you want. Get started. Your future is in your hands. It's time to take action and build the fortune you deserve. Number 2. The value of learning and education. Education is one of the most powerful tools you can use to shape your future. And when I say education, I don't just mean school. I'm talking about the commitment to learn and grow throughout your life. Success is not about being born with a special talent or waiting for the right moment. It's about the continuous effort to improve your knowledge, skills, and mindset. When I started, I didn't have much. I didn't have money, a degree, or a fancy title. But what I did have was a desire to learn, and that made all the difference. Education is what opened doors for me. And I'm not just talking about formal education. Books, seminars, courses, and even conversations with wise people. They were all part of my education. There's no excuse not to learn today. We live in an age where information is at our fingertips. The internet has made learning easier than ever. If you want to succeed, you need to take advantage of that. The knowledge you need to grow, build wealth, and improve your life is already available. The only question is, are you willing to put in the effort to learn? I remember when I first started reading books on personal development, business, and success, it wasn't about finding the perfect book. It was about the habit of learning itself. Every book I read taught me something new, and I applied it. It wasn't the knowledge alone that mattered. It was how I used that knowledge to take action. Now, don't get me wrong. Learning is more than just reading. It's about applied learning. You can read all the books in the world, but if you don't take what you've learned and use it, you're wasting your time. Education is about turning knowledge into action. The more you learn, the better decisions you can make. The better decisions you make, the better results you get. And those results lead to opportunities. When you're constantly improving yourself, you're building the kind of mindset that attracts success. But education isn't just about books. It's about life. It's about learning from experiences, both good and bad. We all go through difficult times, and it's easy to think of those challenges as setbacks, but they are actually valuable lessons. You see, failure isn't the end, it's just feedback. Each failure teaches you something that helps you improve next time. If you're always open to learning from every situation, you'll keep growing. Learning from others is also essential. Mentorship is one of the best ways to accelerate your growth. When I started out, I didn't try to reinvent the wheel. I looked for people who had already been successful and asked them what they did. I took their advice and it saved me years of trial and error. Find someone who has already achieved what you want to achieve and learn from them. Their experiences will teach you lessons that would take you much longer to learn on your own. Investing in education is investing in your future. You don't need a fancy degree or formal schooling to learn what you need to know. What you need is a desire to grow and a commitment to learning. Whether it's through reading, listening to podcasts, taking online courses, or attending seminars, you have countless opportunities to educate yourself. There's a quote that says, "The more you know, the more you realize you don't know." And that's true. The more I learned, the more I understood how much there was still to learn. But that's what makes education so exciting. It's a lifelong journey. Every step you take in learning opens up new possibilities. And every time you learn something new, you improve your ability to handle whatever challenges come your way. One thing that's always been important to me is learning from mistakes. There's no shame in making mistakes. In fact, mistakes are one of the best teachers. If you're not failing, you're not growing. Every mistake I made along the way helped me become stronger and more knowledgeable. It taught me what works and what doesn't, and it gave me the confidence to keep moving forward. You don't have to wait until you have everything figured out before you take action. Education isn't just about acquiring knowledge. It's about gaining the confidence to use that knowledge in real-life situations. It's about learning by doing. Once you know enough, take action. Don't let fear hold you back. It's better to make mistakes and learn than to stay stuck, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. But here's the thing. Education isn't just about technical skills or business knowledge. It's also about developing your character. The best way to succeed is to be a person of integrity, discipline, and self-motivation. Those qualities are just as important as any business strategy or financial knowledge. The most successful people are those who have a strong foundation of good character. As you learn and grow, you'll develop those qualities naturally. And when you do, the world will open up for you. People will want to work with you and opportunities will start coming your way. Success doesn't just come from what you know, it also comes from who you are. There's another critical part of education that's often overlooked, and that's the willingness to unlearn. Sometimes the things you've been taught or the beliefs you've held for years need to be reevaluated. You need to be willing to let go of old ideas that no longer serve you. As you grow and evolve, your understanding of the world will change, and that's okay. In fact, it's necessary. The more open you are to change, the more you'll learn and the more you'll grow. Education also means taking responsibility for what you don't know. If there's something you don't understand, don't just ignore it or hope it will go away. Take the time to learn about it. Educate yourself on topics that will help you grow. Whether it's finances, relationships, or self-development, take the initiative to learn. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make, and the more control you'll have over your life. And don't forget the importance of continuous learning. Never think that you know it all. The world is always changing, and the more you learn, the more opportunities you'll have to adapt. There's no finish line in the game of personal growth. The best part is that there's always something new to learn, and that keeps life interesting and exciting. In the end, education is what sets the foundation for everything else. It's not just about earning a degree or a diploma. It's about developing the skills, mindset, and character you need to succeed. Education is your ticket to a brighter future. It opens doors, provides you with tools, and gives you the confidence to take action. So commit to learning every single day. The more you learn, the more you'll grow, and the more opportunities will come your way. Remember, the more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. And that's the real secret to building a life of success. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop improving. Number 3, the importance of setting goals. Setting goals is one of the most important steps you can take toward creating the life you want. Without clear goals, it's easy to feel lost or stuck. You may have dreams, you may have desires, but without a plan, you won't get far. It's like getting in a car without knowing where you're going. How would you know which direction to take? Goals are your roadmap. They give you direction and purpose. Let's be clear about something. Setting goals isn't just about writing things down on a piece of paper. It's about truly understanding what you want in life and creating a clear vision of how you're going to achieve it. If you don't set goals, you're basically leaving your future to chance. You're just hoping things will work out, and hope alone doesn't create success. The first step in setting goals is to be specific. Vague goals don't work. Saying I want to be successful or I want to be rich is too broad. What does success or wealth look like to you? How much money do you want to make? What kind of lifestyle do you want to have? You need to define exactly what you're aiming for. If you don't, you'll end up wasting time and energy on things that aren't important to you. Once you have a clear vision of what you want, break it down into smaller, achievable steps. It's easy to get overwhelmed by big goals. When you think about a huge goal, it can seem impossible. But when you break it down into smaller tasks, it becomes much more manageable. Instead of saying, I want to make $1 million, you can set smaller goals, like I want to save $1,000 this month, or I want to increase my income by 10% this year. Each small win brings you closer to the big picture. And as you achieve those smaller goals, you'll build momentum. But setting goals isn't just about the practical side of things. It's about your mindset too. You need to believe that your goals are achievable. It's one thing to set a goal, but if you don't believe in it, you'll never take the necessary actions to make it happen. Confidence in your ability to achieve your goals is just as important as the goals themselves. If you don't have confidence, you'll give up when things get tough. But if you believe in yourself and your goals, you'll find a way to keep pushing forward. One of the biggest mistakes people make when setting goals is thinking they can achieve everything overnight. Success takes time. You won't wake up tomorrow and find that you've reached all your goals. It's a process. And that process requires hard work, consistency, and patience. Don't expect immediate results. Understand that building something worthwhile takes time, and the journey is just as important as the destination. The next important part of goal setting is creating a plan of action. You need to know exactly what you're going to do to reach your goals. Having a plan keeps you on track and helps you avoid distractions. Without a plan, it's easy to get lost and wander off course. Your plan should be simple but effective. It should clearly outline what actions you need to take to make progress. And then day by day, take those actions. Don't forget to stay flexible along the way. Sometimes things won't go as planned, and that's okay. Life happens and there will be obstacles. But if you're flexible and adaptable, you can adjust your plan and keep moving forward. The key is to never lose sight of your ultimate goal, no matter how many bumps you hit along the way. Accountability is another critical element of setting and achieving goals. You need someone to help keep you on track and remind you of your commitment. It could be a mentor, a friend, or even just a journal. The important thing is that you have someone or something holding you accountable. Accountability makes you more likely to follow through because it adds an extra layer of responsibility. You're not just doing this for yourself. You've made a commitment to someone else or something else, and that drives you to stay focused and motivated. As you work toward your goals, it's crucial to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the small victories along the way. If you're always looking ahead to the end result, it's easy to get discouraged. But when you celebrate the milestones, you remind yourself that you're moving in the right direction. Success isn't just about achieving the final goal. It's about the progress you make every single day. Another important part of goal setting is setting deadlines. Goals without deadlines are just dreams. Without a time frame, there's no urgency, and you're likely to put things off. Set realistic deadlines that push you to take action, but that are also achievable. The pressure of a deadline can help you stay focused and prevent procrastination. As you set your goals, it's important to keep your long-term vision in mind. Don't get caught up in the small setbacks or temporary obstacles. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Short-term challenges are just part of the journey, but they don't change the fact that you're working towards something much bigger. Every time you face an obstacle, remind yourself of the reason you started in the first place. Your long-term vision will keep you motivated when things get tough. And as you reach your goals, don't just stop there. Set new, bigger goals. Once you achieve something, it's time to raise the bar and challenge yourself even more. Growth comes from pushing your limits and constantly striving for more. There's always another level, and once you reach one, you should aim for the next. Keep setting new goals, and you'll keep growing. Visualizing your goals can also be a powerful tool. Take a few minutes every day to imagine what it will feel like when you achieve your goals. Picture the success in your mind and feel the emotions that come with it. Visualizing helps you stay connected to your goals and reminds you of why they matter. The clearer you can see your goals, the more real they become, and the more likely you are to take the necessary steps to achieve them. Remember, setting goals isn't just about improving your finances or your career. It's about improving every area of your life. Set goals for your health, your relationships, your personal development, and your happiness. The more balanced your goals are, the more fulfilling your life will be. Setting goals gives you direction, focus, and purpose, It helps you break down big dreams into manageable steps, and it motivates you to take action every day. Without goals, you're just wandering aimlessly through life, hoping things will improve. But with clear, actionable goals, you're creating a roadmap for your success. You're giving yourself the best chance to achieve your dreams. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the time to sit down and set your goals. Write them out, break them down, and get to work. Your future is in your hands, and the power of setting goals is one of the greatest tools you have to create the life you want. Stay focused, stay consistent, and keep moving forward. Your goals are within reach, and with the right effort, you'll get there. Number 4, take responsibility for your financial future. Your financial future isn't something that happens by accident. It's something you create, piece by piece, through the decisions you make today. It's all about taking full responsibility for where you are right now and where you want to go. If you want to build wealth, improve your financial situation, and create a secure future for yourself, you need to understand one key thing: you are in charge. Too many people spend their time blaming others for their financial problems. They blame the economy, their job, their upbringing, or even their circumstances. But the truth is, your financial future is entirely in your hands. You are the one who makes the decisions. You are the one who chooses where to spend your money, how to save it, and how to invest it. And no one else can change that for you. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you've been through. What matters is what you decide to do today. Taking responsibility for your financial future means understanding that you control your destiny. It doesn't matter if you're starting with a little or a lot. What matters is what you do with what you have. I've always believed that one of the most powerful things you can do is take control of your finances. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment or for someone to give you permission or for the right opportunity to show up. You have the ability to take action now. The best time to start is always today. One of the first steps in taking responsibility for your financial future is getting clear about where you are financially. You can't improve something if you don't know where you stand. Take an honest look at your finances. What do you owe? How much do you earn? What are your expenses? And most importantly, how much are you saving or investing? This is the starting point. Don't bury your head in the sand. Too many people avoid looking at their bank statements, or they ignore their credit card debt, or they live paycheck to paycheck without a plan. But the truth is, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. Once you know where you stand financially, you can take the steps needed to improve. Now, the next step is making a plan. You need a clear financial plan that includes your goals, a budget, and a strategy for saving and investing. If you want to build wealth, you can't just rely on your salary to get you there. You need to have a plan for how you'll grow your money over time. This means creating multiple streams of income, putting money into savings regularly, and investing wisely. This isn't about being rich overnight. Building wealth is a slow process that requires patience, discipline, and consistency. But the key is that you're making conscious decisions with your money, rather than letting life and circumstances dictate your financial future. You're no longer waiting for a miracle or for someone else to take the reins. You're taking action. An important part of taking responsibility is learning how to manage money wisely. This means not spending more than you earn and avoiding debt traps. It's about living within your means and being intentional with every dollar you spend. Yes, you'll need to make sacrifices along the way, but those sacrifices will pay off in the long run. If you're constantly spending more than you earn, you're never going to get ahead, and the cycle of debt will only hold you back. But managing money isn't just about cutting costs. It's also about increasing your income. Many people focus only on saving, but if you want to build wealth, you need to think about ways to earn more. This could mean advancing in your career, starting a side hustle, or investing in assets that generate passive income. Increasing your income gives you more resources to save, invest, and grow your wealth. Another critical part of taking responsibility for your financial future is investing in your education. The more you know about personal finance, investing, and money management, the better decisions you'll make. Educating yourself about how money works is one of the best investments you can make. There are countless books, courses, and resources available that teach you how to manage your money effectively and invest wisely. The more you learn, the more you'll understand the power of compound interest, the value of smart investing, and how to make your money work for you. But even more important than knowledge is action. It's easy to read about money, to listen to podcasts, or to attend seminars, but you have to actually apply what you've learned. If you don't take action, none of it matters. Once you have the knowledge, start using it. Start putting money aside. Start investing. Start building your future today, not tomorrow. One of the hardest parts of taking responsibility for your financial future is learning to think long term. Most people live for the moment. They buy things they don't need. They take on debt, and they spend their money on things that give them short-term pleasure, but don't contribute to their long-term financial goals. If you want to build wealth, you have to be willing to delay gratification. You have to be willing to sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. Take a look at the habits that are holding you back. Are you spending money on things that don't contribute to your long-term goals? Are you putting off saving for retirement? Are you waiting for the right time to invest? The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Don't wait until it's too late. The earlier you start, the more time you have to build wealth. It's also important to protect your financial future. This means having the right insurance, setting up an emergency fund, and making sure you have a plan for unforeseen circumstances. Life happens. You can't predict the future, but you can prepare for it. Having a solid financial plan and safety nets in place will give you peace of mind and allow you to keep moving forward, no matter what comes your way. Another key to building a secure financial future is surrounding yourself with the right people. The people you spend your time with can have a big impact on your financial mindset. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly complaining about money, making poor financial decisions, or who don't prioritize saving or investing, it will be harder for you to stay on track. You need to surround yourself with people who support your goals, who push you to think bigger, and who have a healthy relationship with money. Their mindset will influence yours, and it will help you stay motivated. And remember, it's never too late to start. You may feel like you're behind or that you've made financial mistakes in the past, but that's the past. You can change your financial future starting today. It's all about making better choices and taking control. Start small, but start now. No matter where you are in your financial journey, you can always make progress. Taking responsibility for your financial future isn't just about making more money. It's about taking charge of your finances and making the decisions that will lead to a better life. It's about setting goals, building good habits, learning from mistakes, and continuously taking action toward a better tomorrow. The road to financial freedom isn't easy, but it's worth it. Every step you take today, no matter how small, brings you closer to the financial future you desire. Take responsibility for your finances. Create a plan and stick with it. The future you dream of is possible, but it starts with you. Number 5, don't give up when it's hard. Life isn't always going to be easy. There are going to be times when things get tough, when obstacles seem too big to overcome, and when you feel like giving up. But here's the truth. The most successful people are the ones who don't give up when it gets hard. They understand that difficulty is part of the process. They understand that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. You're going to face moments when you want to quit. You'll feel exhausted, discouraged, and frustrated. It's completely normal, but it's in those moments that you have to remind yourself why you started in the first place. Your dreams are worth fighting for, even when it's hard. And no matter how tough things get, you can push through. You just have to keep going. One of the first things to understand is that success doesn't happen without struggle. There's no such thing as an easy ride. Struggles are part of the journey. It's easy to look at someone who's successful and think that they had it easy, but that's usually not the case. Everyone who has accomplished something meaningful has faced their own set of challenges. And it's those who persevere, who keep going even when it's hard, that eventually find success. The key to not giving up when it's hard is developing mental toughness. Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop. It's about learning how to push through when your mind is telling you to stop. It's about getting back up after every setback, no matter how many times you fall. And the more you practice mental toughness, the stronger you'll become. When things are tough, it's easy to get overwhelmed. You might start questioning your decisions, your abilities, or whether you're on the right path. But during those moments, you have to remind yourself that difficulties are temporary. They don't last forever. And the pain you feel right now is part of the process. It's temporary discomfort for long-term gain. Think about the times in your life when you faced challenges and pushed through them. Maybe you faced personal struggles, career challenges, or setbacks in relationships. Yet here you are. You're still standing. You're still fighting. And every time you've pushed through, you've grown stronger. Those moments are the ones that shaped you, that helped you become who you are today. So when things get hard, remember it's not the end. It's just a part of your story. Keep moving forward. Don't let a tough situation define you. Instead, let it refine you. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to become better. The hard times are the ones that teach you the most. Another important thing to remember is that success is not about perfection. It's about persistence. You don't have to get everything right every single time. In fact, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fail, and that's okay. The most successful people in the world didn't succeed on their first try. They failed, they learned from their mistakes, and they got back up again. Failure is not the end. It's just a step along the way. It's the lessons you learn from failure that make success possible. When you're facing a tough time, it's easy to feel like you're the only one going through it. But the truth is, everyone faces adversity. You're not alone in your struggles. Everyone has their own battles. And it's in those tough moments that you can either choose to give up or choose to keep going. It's your decision. You can choose to rise above the challenges. One thing you can do to help you stay on track when things get hard is to break things down. When you're overwhelmed by the big picture, take a step back and focus on one thing at a time. Instead of thinking about everything you have to do, just focus on the next small step. And once you achieve that, focus on the next. Break it down into manageable pieces. And before you know it, you'll have made progress. Another thing that can help is to remind yourself of your why. Why did you start this journey? What was it that made you want to pursue your goals in the first place? Reconnect with your deeper reasons, your bigger purpose. When you have a strong why, it will give you the strength to keep going when it gets tough. Your why will pull you through the hard times. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. There's no shame in seeking support, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or even a therapist. Don't be afraid to lean on others during tough times. We're not meant to go through life alone, and there's strength in asking for help when you need it. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. One of the most powerful ways to stay motivated when it's hard is to focus on progress, not perfection. It's easy to get discouraged if you're not where you want to be yet. But if you focus on how far you've come instead of how far you still have to go, you'll be encouraged to keep moving forward. Every little step you take counts. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. And when things get tough, it's important to keep your mindset in check. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. If you constantly tell yourself that it's too hard or that you can't do it, you'll start to believe it. But if you tell yourself that you're capable, that you can overcome this challenge, and that you won't give up, your mindset will shift in your favor. The way you think about a challenge has a huge impact on how you face it. It's also important to recognize that the hard times won't last forever. Things will change. The storm will pass. But the only way to get through it is to keep going. The best view comes after the hardest climb. And when you look back at the challenges you've faced, you'll realize that they were just stepping stones on the path to your success. Don't ever forget you're stronger than you think. You have more resilience, more power, and more determination than you give yourself credit for. It's easy to doubt yourself when things aren't going well, but your strength is built during the tough times. The more you push through, the stronger you become. When you're faced with a difficult situation, don't give up. Stay focused, keep pushing, and trust in yourself. You have everything you need to overcome any challenge that comes your way. You are capable of more than you know, and every time you push through a tough situation, you become even more capable. Keep moving forward, and you will eventually reach your destination. Your success is on the other side of perseverance. Number 6, work on the right opportunities. In life, we're all presented with a wide range of opportunities. Some are good, some are great, and some are just distractions. But the key to creating real success isn't about jumping at every opportunity that comes your way. It's about focusing on the right opportunities, the ones that align with your goals, your values, and your long-term vision. The problem many people face is that they're always chasing after the next shiny thing. They're constantly jumping from one opportunity to another without ever truly evaluating whether it's the right move for them. But that's not the way to build a lasting, successful life. You need to be smart about the opportunities you pursue. When it comes to working on the right opportunities, the first thing you have to do is define what success looks like to you. What are your goals? What kind of life do you want to create for yourself? You can't just chase after any opportunity. You have to make sure it fits with your vision of what you want to achieve. It's like building a house. You wouldn't start laying bricks without a blueprint, right? Well, your goals and your vision for the future are your blueprint. And every opportunity you consider should be checked against that blueprint. It's easy to get distracted by all the noise out there. There are a million things you could be doing, a million opportunities you could be chasing. But if you're not careful, you'll find yourself spreading yourself too thin, working on things that don't really matter in the long run. The truth is, not every opportunity is worth your time. Some might be exciting in the short term, but they won't help you achieve your bigger goals. That's why it's so important to be selective about the opportunities you go after. One way to know whether an opportunity is right for you is to ask yourself a simple question. Does this opportunity bring me closer to my long-term goals? If it doesn't, then it might not be worth your time, no matter how tempting it looks on the surface. It might feel like a great chance, but if it's not aligned with where you want to go, then it's just a distraction. It's also important to understand that the right opportunity isn't always the easiest one. Sometimes the opportunities that bring the most growth are the ones that require the most effort. They might be difficult, they might challenge you, and they might push you out of your comfort zone. But that's where the magic happens. The opportunities that really lead to growth are often the ones that stretch you. They require you to step up, learn new skills, and take risks. But the rewards are worth it. Think about the big opportunities in your life. Those moments when you had to take a leap of faith or step into the unknown. Those were probably the moments that led to your biggest growth. The moments when you truly became who you are today. And those kinds of opportunities will keep showing up in your life. The key is recognizing them and being willing to take the chance, even if it feels scary or uncomfortable. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of waiting for the perfect opportunity. Many people believe there's a magic moment when everything will fall into place and the perfect opportunity will come along. But the truth is, opportunities don't always look the way you expect. Sometimes the best opportunities come when you least expect them. They come disguised as challenges or obstacles. They come when you decide to take a risk or make a bold move. The perfect opportunity is the one you create by working hard and staying focused on your goals. And here's another important truth. The right opportunity often involves saying no to other things. Saying no can be one of the most powerful things you do in your journey to success. You can't say yes to every opportunity that comes your way. If you do, you'll end up spreading yourself too thin and losing focus on what matters most. Saying no is a way of protecting your time and energy, so that you can focus on the opportunities that are truly right for you. It's about being intentional with where you invest your time, resources, and efforts. But how do you know what to say no to? It comes down to knowing your priorities. You have to get clear about what's most important to you. Once you know your priorities, you'll be able to filter out the opportunities that aren't aligned with them. This means understanding what really matters to you in life, whether that's your career, your health, your family, or your personal growth. And making sure the opportunities you pursue are aligned with those values. And remember, opportunities are everywhere. They're not just limited to a job offer or a big business deal. Every day you have the chance to create opportunities for yourself. It could be as simple as learning a new skill, meeting someone who can help you grow, or stepping outside your comfort zone to take on a new challenge. Opportunities are all around you. The key is recognizing them and taking action. One thing that can help you identify the right opportunities is self-awareness. The more you know about your strengths, weaknesses, values, and goals, the easier it will be to spot the opportunities that are right for you. If you don't know what you want, it's going to be hard to recognize the opportunities that will help you get there. So take time to really understand yourself. What are your passions? What are your skills? What do you want to accomplish in the next year, 5 years, 10 years? Once you have that clarity, it'll be much easier to spot the opportunities that align with your goals. Another important thing to keep in mind is that not every opportunity is going to be a straight path to success. There might be setbacks, failures, and challenges along the way. But that doesn't mean the opportunity wasn't worth pursuing. The right opportunities are often the ones that teach you the most. Even if you fail along the way, you're learning, growing, and preparing yourself for the next opportunity. Every experience is a stepping stone to success. The key is to stay persistent. Don't give up just because things don't go as planned. Sometimes, the most successful people are the ones who fail the most, but they keep getting back up, learning from their mistakes, and continuing to move forward. Every failure is a lesson in disguise, and the right opportunities often come after you've learned those lessons. And remember, your opportunities are tied to your actions. Opportunities don't just fall into your lap. You have to go out there and create them. Take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and put yourself in situations where you can grow and learn. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities will come your way. But you have to take action. Opportunities won't find you if you're sitting around waiting for them to show up. The right opportunities might not always look the way you expect them to, but they'll always lead you to where you want to go if you're willing to put in the work. Keep your eyes open, stay focused on your goals, and take action every day. Success is all about working on the right opportunities, the ones that align with your vision, your values, and your long-term goals. When you're working on the right opportunities, it doesn't matter how tough it gets or how long it takes. You'll be moving forward, and that's what counts. Number 7, learn how money works. When it comes to building a fortune, understanding how money works is crucial. Too many people think that money is just something you earn from working hard, spend on what you want, and hope that it all works out. But if you want to really take control of your financial future, you need to shift your mindset and learn the true principles of money. The first thing to understand is that money is a tool. It's not the end goal. It's the means to achieving your goals. Think of it like a shovel. A shovel doesn't work on its own. You need to use it to dig, to build, to create something valuable. Money works the same way. It's only useful if you know how to use it properly. One of the biggest misconceptions people have is that money is the root of all evil. Money in itself isn't evil. It's what you do with it that matters. When you learn how to handle money responsibly, it can bring you freedom, security, and the ability to create the life you want. On the other hand, if you misuse money, it can lead to stress, debt, and financial instability. So the first step is to get rid of any negative beliefs you have about money. Now let's talk about the 2 basic principles of money: earning it and managing it. Earning money is the first step, and we all know that you can earn money by working. But the key to growing your wealth is learning how to make money work for you. Most people spend their entire lives working for money, trading their time for a paycheck. But the wealthy understand that the real trick is learning how to make money work for you. This happens when you start investing your money in ways that allow it to grow. When you put your money into assets that appreciate over time, like real estate, stocks, or businesses, your money starts to work on its own. This is the difference between working for money and having your money work for you. If you want to build wealth, you need to start thinking about money differently. Stop thinking of it as something that's hard to come by, or that's only for the rich. Instead, think of it as a tool that can help you reach your goals. The more you learn about how to manage and invest money, the more opportunities you'll see to create wealth. One of the most important things you need to learn about money is budgeting. This might sound boring, but it's essential. You need to know where your money is going. If you're spending more than you're earning, you're digging yourself into a hole. But if you're managing your money carefully and living below your means, you can start saving and investing. You don't need to be wealthy to start saving and investing. In fact, the earlier you start, the better. Start with small steps, open a savings account, set aside a portion of your income, and start learning about different investment options. As you gain more knowledge, you can start putting your money into assets that will give you better returns. When you start managing your money, it's important to also focus on getting out of debt. Debt can be a huge roadblock to financial success. It eats away at your income and makes it harder to save and invest. The sooner you can pay off your debt, the sooner you can focus on building wealth. Start by tackling high-interest debt first, like credit card debt, and work your way down from there. Once you're debt-free, you'll have more freedom to invest and grow your wealth. Another key principle is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you only invest in one type of asset, like real estate, and that market crashes, you'll be in trouble. But if you diversify your investments, spreading your money across different types of assets, you reduce your risk. Diversification is about balancing your investments so that if one area suffers, the others can still perform well. You also need to take calculated risks. Many people are afraid to invest because they fear losing money. But the truth is, all investments carry some level of risk. The trick is to take smart, calculated risks. Don't gamble, but be willing to put your money into opportunities that have the potential to grow. Do your research, understand the risks, and invest wisely. The more you learn about money, the better you'll be at assessing risks and making decisions that align with your goals. In addition to investing, it's important to learn about the power of compounding. This is when your money earns interest on both the original amount you invested and the interest it's already earned. Over time, compounding can lead to exponential growth. This is why it's so important to start investing as early as possible. The longer you let your money grow, the more powerful the effect of compounding will be. Even if you start with small amounts, that money can grow into something significant over time. Let's talk about earning passive income. This is one of the key principles that separate the wealthy from the rest. Passive income is money you earn without actively working for it. This can come from things like rental properties, dividends from stocks, royalties from books or music, or profits from a business you've built. The more sources of passive income you have, the less you have to rely on trading your time for money. Building passive income takes time and effort, but it's one of the most effective ways to create long-term wealth. Once you've built a solid foundation of passive income, you'll have more freedom and flexibility in your life. You won't be tied to a paycheck, and you'll have more time to focus on the things that matter most to you. Finally, financial education is crucial. The more you learn about money, the more opportunities you'll see. There's always more to learn, whether it's about budgeting, investing, or tax strategies. Stay curious and keep seeking out knowledge. The more you know, the more empowered you'll be to make smart financial decisions. Understanding how money works isn't just about making more money. It's about being in control of your financial future. When you learn how to manage, invest, and grow your money, you're not just building wealth, you're creating freedom. Freedom to live the life you want, to provide for your family, and to pursue your dreams. Take control of your financial future today. Start learning, start investing, and start making money work for you. With the right knowledge and the right mindset, you can create the life you've always dreamed of. Don't wait for tomorrow, take action now, and start building your financial future today. The more you learn about money, the more opportunities will open up to you, and the more successful you will become. Number 8, find mentors who have built wealth. One of the most powerful steps you can take in building your fortune is finding mentors who have already achieved the success you're striving for. Mentorship isn't just about seeking advice. It's about learning from someone who has already walked the path you want to walk. It's about gaining knowledge and wisdom that you can't get from books or seminars, because a mentor has real, practical experience that can help you avoid mistakes, make better decisions, and get to where you want to go faster. When you start looking for mentors, it's important to understand that the right mentor can make all the difference. Many people believe that if they just keep working hard enough, they'll figure it out on their own. But here's the truth. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. The road to success is much faster and smoother when you learn from those who have already walked it. The first thing you need to realize is that mentors aren't just teachers, they are guides. A mentor is someone who not only shares knowledge, but also shows you the way. They've been through the struggles, made the mistakes, and found the solutions that work. They understand the challenges you're facing because they've been there. And most importantly, they can give you advice based on their real-life experiences, not just theory. Finding a mentor isn't about finding someone to tell you what you want to hear. It's about finding someone who will challenge you, push you, and hold you accountable. A good mentor won't just tell you the easy stuff. They'll help you understand the hard truths, the lessons learned from failure, and the sacrifices it takes to build real wealth. That's where the real value lies. Mentors teach you the grit and determination it takes to succeed, not just the surface-level strategies. When you're looking for a mentor, you want someone who has already built the type of wealth you want to create. They don't have to be someone who's made millions, but they should be someone who has experienced the journey of financial growth, someone who's seen the ups and downs and has learned from them. A good mentor is someone who shares your values and understands the path you want to take. They should be successful, yes, but they should also be someone you can connect with on a personal level. You need to respect them not just for their success, but for their character and integrity. One of the most powerful things a mentor can do is help you avoid costly mistakes. We all know that mistakes are a part of life, but some mistakes can cost you years of progress. A mentor helps you learn from their own mistakes, so you don't have to make the same ones. They can also help you navigate difficult decisions, giving you perspective and insight that can save you time, money, and energy. A mentor is also someone who will help you stay focused on your long-term goals. It's easy to get distracted by short-term gains, the allure of fast money, or the excitement of the next shiny opportunity. But a mentor helps you keep your eyes on the bigger picture. They remind you of why you're doing what you're doing and help you stay disciplined and patient. Success doesn't happen overnight, and a mentor helps you remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. When you find a mentor, it's important to build a strong, respectful relationship. Mentorship is a two-way street. While you're learning from them, you also want to make sure you're offering something in return. You might not be able to offer financial compensation right away, but you can offer your time, your attention, and your willingness to learn. Respect the mentor's time and energy, and make sure you show them that you value their guidance. It's also crucial to find mentors who challenge you. If a mentor isn't challenging you to think bigger, work harder, and push past your limits, then they're probably not the right fit for you. A good mentor will inspire you to do things you didn't think were possible. They'll help you break through your self-imposed limits and get you to think in ways that lead to growth. They won't just tell you what you want to hear, they'll tell you what you need to hear to move forward. In addition to having a mentor for personal guidance, it's also important to surround yourself with a network of people who can help you. While a mentor will guide you on a personal level, having a network of like-minded individuals will give you a support system that can keep you motivated, provide additional perspectives, and open up new opportunities. Your mentor may not have all the answers to every problem, but they can help you connect with others who have expertise in areas that might be outside of their own experience. When you're looking for mentors, remember that you don't need to limit yourself to one person. Different people offer different strengths. You may have one mentor who teaches you about money management, another who teaches you about business strategy, and yet another who helps you develop the right mindset. Don't feel like you have to stick with one person. Look for the best in each area of life and build a diverse group of mentors who can help you grow in every way. A great way to find mentors is by attending events and seminars. There's no better place to find people who are already successful in the areas you want to succeed in than at events where like-minded individuals gather. These events often bring together successful entrepreneurs, investors, and experts who are eager to share their knowledge. You can connect with these people, build relationships, and learn directly from those who have achieved the level of success you're aiming for. Another powerful way to find a mentor is by reading books and listening to podcasts. While not a one-on-one mentorship, these resources allow you to learn from successful individuals and gain insight into their mindset, their strategies, and their experiences. Many successful people share their journeys and lessons learned in books, interviews, and online platforms. While you might not have direct access to them, you can still absorb their wisdom and apply it to your own life. Don't wait for the perfect mentor to come to you. Take initiative. Reach out to people whose work you admire, ask questions, offer to help them. Show them that you are eager to learn and grow. The best mentors are often busy, so it's up to you to show them that you are someone worth investing time in. Mentorship is a two-way relationship. The more you're willing to give, whether it's your time, your energy, or your efforts, the more you'll get in return. The best mentors want to see their mentees succeed, and they'll be willing to invest in your growth if they see that you're committed. So find mentors who have already built the kind of wealth you want to create. Learn from their experiences, ask questions, listen to their advice, and most importantly, be willing to take action. The right mentors will give you the tools you need to succeed. They'll open your eyes to possibilities you didn't know existed and help you make better decisions along the way. With the right guidance, you can accelerate your journey to financial success and avoid the common pitfalls that hold most people back. The path to wealth doesn't have to be lonely, and it doesn't have to be done alone. Find the right people who can help you, and you'll get there faster than you ever imagined. Number 9, stay consistent and patient. When you're on the journey to building wealth, there's one thing you'll quickly realize. Consistency and patience are two of your greatest allies. The road to success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And just like in any race, the key to winning isn't about how fast you go. It's about how steady and persistent you can be, even when things get tough. The truth is, many people fail because they give up too soon. They start strong, full of excitement and energy. But after a few setbacks or a slow start, they get discouraged and quit. The key to long-term success, whether in building wealth or achieving any other goal, is to stay consistent with your efforts, no matter how slow the progress may seem. One of the hardest things about building wealth is that it doesn't happen overnight. It's easy to look at successful people and think that they somehow got lucky or that their wealth came quickly. But the reality is that behind every success story, there's usually years of hard work, consistent effort, and patience. The truth is that the most successful people are the ones who kept going when everyone else quit. They stayed consistent, even when they didn't see immediate results. If you want to build wealth, you need to commit to a daily routine of working towards your goal. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't need to be perfect every day. What matters is that you show up, put in the effort, and keep moving forward. Small, consistent actions add up over time, and those small steps will lead you to bigger results. It's easy to get frustrated when things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like. You might look around and see other people achieving their goals faster than you, and that can be discouraging. But here's the thing. Comparison is the thief of joy. Everyone's journey is different. What matters is that you stay focused on your own path and continue to put in the effort day after day. There will be times when you don't see immediate results. There will be times when you wonder if it's all worth it. But here's the thing. True success takes time. Think of it like planting a tree. You put the seed in the ground, you water it, you nurture it, but for a while nothing happens. You can't rush the growth. You have to be patient and trust the process. But over time, that seed will grow into a strong tree, and the fruits of your labor will start to show. Patience is the key to sticking with it long enough to see those results. Many people quit when things get hard, but the truth is that hard times are where the real growth happens. It's in those moments of struggle that you build the strength, knowledge, and resilience that will help you succeed in the long run. Don't be afraid of the challenges. Embrace them, because each challenge you face is an opportunity to learn and grow. Consistency is also important when it comes to building good habits. Successful people don't just work hard every now and then. They make hard work and smart decisions part of their daily routine. Whether it's saving a little money each day, working on your business, learning something new, or building relationships, consistency is what makes those efforts add up. It's the daily habits that lead to long-term success. If you want to build wealth, you have to understand that wealth isn't built in a day. It's built over time, with small, consistent actions. Whether it's saving a percentage of your income, investing regularly, or improving your skills, it all adds up. And when you look back after months or years of consistent effort, you'll be amazed at how much progress you've made. One of the biggest obstacles people face is the temptation to give up when they don't see immediate rewards. We live in a world where everything is fast-paced, and we're used to instant gratification. But building wealth doesn't work that way. You can't expect to see results after just a few months of effort. You have to be patient, put in the work, and trust that the results will come. The key is to focus on the process, not just the outcome. Too many people get fixated on the destination and lose sight of the small steps that will get them there. If you focus on doing the right things every day, the results will follow. Consistency over time will compound, and before you know it, you'll have built something much bigger than you expected. It's also important to remember that setbacks are part of the process. Everyone faces challenges. No one's journey is without obstacles. The key is not to let those setbacks derail you. Instead of seeing them as failures, view them as opportunities to learn and improve. Success isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them and continuing to move forward. If you stay consistent and patient, you'll start to notice something incredible. Your confidence will grow. Each small victory, no matter how minor it seems, will build your belief in yourself. You'll start to realize that you're capable of achieving bigger things than you ever thought possible. But it all starts with staying committed, even when the results don't come immediately. Consistency doesn't mean that you're doing the same thing every single day in exactly the same way. It means that you're showing up, putting in the work, and continuing to move forward in whatever way works best for you. There will be days when you don't feel like it, but those are the days that matter most. Keep going, and don't forget, celebrate the small wins along the way. It's easy to get caught up in the big picture and forget to acknowledge the small steps. But every time you hit a milestone, take a moment to appreciate your progress. Those small wins are what keep you motivated to keep going. One of the most important things to understand is that success doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. Consistency doesn't mean you won't make mistakes or hit bumps along the way. It just means that you keep going, even when things don't go as planned. Every time you keep going, you build momentum, and that momentum is what will carry you to the finish line. So stay consistent, be patient, keep putting in the work, even when the rewards aren't immediately visible. Trust the process. Success doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen if you keep going long enough. And when it does, you'll look back and realize that every day of consistent effort was worth it. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter what. Keep taking action, keep learning, and keep improving. Patience and consistency will get you where you want to go. Stay in the game long enough, and success will find you. Number 10, enjoy life and be grateful. As you work towards building your fortune and achieving your goals, it's crucial to remember to enjoy life along the way. Building wealth, achieving success, and growing your personal development are all important, but they should never come at the cost of your happiness or well-being. Life is meant to be lived fully, not just worked through tirelessly with the end goal in mind. You may be working hard right now, making sacrifices, and pushing yourself every day to reach your financial goals. But if you forget to enjoy the journey, you'll miss out on the beautiful moments that life has to offer. It's important to take time for yourself, to slow down, and to appreciate the present. Success is not just about the destination. It's about the experiences you create and the life you live along the way. Gratitude is a powerful tool. We often get so caught up in what we don't have or what we still need to achieve that we forget to be thankful for everything we already have. Gratitude doesn't just shift your perspective, it shifts your energy. When you focus on the things you're grateful for, you start to notice more positive things in your life. Gratitude helps you see opportunities where others see problems. It brings a sense of peace and contentment, which is crucial for a healthy mindset as you work toward your goals. Many people think they'll be happy when they finally reach their big goal, when they have the house, the car, the money. But the truth is, happiness doesn't come from external achievements. It comes from within. It comes from appreciating the little things in life, from being grateful for the moments that are already here. If you wait until you get there to be happy, you might miss out on enjoying life right now. Life isn't just about work. Of course, you need to work hard and stay focused. But life is also about enjoying the people around you, the experiences you have, and the moments that fill you with joy. Spend time with your loved ones. Do things that make you happy, and make room for fun and relaxation. Work hard, but also play hard. Sometimes we get so focused on the next thing, the next milestone, that we forget to take a step back and celebrate how far we've come. Every little victory, no matter how small, deserves to be celebrated. Whether it's hitting a savings goal, landing a new client, or simply having a productive day, acknowledge your progress. These small wins add up, and celebrating them keeps you motivated to keep moving forward. Enjoying life doesn't mean neglecting your goals. It means finding balance. You can be ambitious and driven while still making time to appreciate the good things in life. In fact, the more balanced your life is, the better equipped you'll be to tackle challenges and handle setbacks. When you take care of yourself, recharge, and enjoy the process, you come back stronger and more focused. Gratitude and enjoyment of life also extend to how you view the people around you. Take time to appreciate the relationships you have, your family, your friends, your colleagues, and even your mentors. The people you surround yourself with play a huge role in your journey. They can offer support, encouragement, and wisdom that can help propel you forward. Life is about connection, and the more you nurture those connections, the more fulfilling your journey will be. Another important aspect of enjoying life is taking care of your mental and physical health. If you're constantly running on empty, overwhelmed by stress, or neglecting your well-being, it's going to be hard to find joy in the process. That's why it's so important to make time for self-care. Whether it's going for a walk, meditating, exercising, or simply taking a break to relax, taking care of your health helps you maintain the energy, focus, and clarity you need to keep going after your goals. Sometimes we get so focused on what's next that we forget to stop and look around. The world is full of beauty, wonder, and opportunity. Appreciate the little things: the sunrise, a cup of coffee, a good book, a walk in the park. When you take the time to be present and enjoy the simple moments, you open yourself up to a whole new level of fulfillment. These moments of peace and contentment will give you the energy to push forward with your goals. Gratitude shifts your perspective. Instead of constantly looking at what's missing or what you don't have, it helps you focus on what's already right in front of you. When you're grateful for the present, you create space for even more blessings to come into your life. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget that happiness doesn't come from more things, but from appreciating what you already have. Also, remember that wealth isn't just about money. Real wealth is found in your health, your relationships, your mindset, and your experiences. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not enjoying your life or appreciating the people around you, then what's the point? True wealth is a balance of success in all areas of your life: financial, emotional, physical, and spiritual. As you work towards your goals, don't let the pursuit of success consume you. Take a step back now and then. Enjoy life, be grateful for what you have, and find joy in the process. Every day is a gift, and no amount of money can buy the time you have right now. So make the most of it. Incorporating joy and gratitude into your daily life isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. When you enjoy life and are grateful, you create a positive, powerful energy that fuels your success. You start to attract more opportunities, meet the right people, and develop the mindset that makes success inevitable. Gratitude isn't just about being thankful for the big things. It's about appreciating the small moments, the people who support you, and the progress you make every day. So as you continue working toward your goals, don't forget to enjoy the ride, celebrate the wins, learn from the setbacks, and always take a moment to appreciate how far you've come. Be grateful for the journey, because that's where life truly happens. When you stay grounded in gratitude and joy, you not only build wealth, but you also create a fulfilling, meaningful life that will keep you motivated to keep going after your dreams. As we wrap up today's video, I want to leave you with this powerful thought. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. It's not about making big moves every single day, but about showing up consistently, working toward your goals, and never giving up, no matter how small the steps may seem. Building a fortune isn't just about working hard for a few years. It's about creating the right habits, learning, staying patient, and appreciating the journey. You've got to take ownership of your future, focus on the opportunities that matter, and remember that every small win is a victory. So as you move forward, stay consistent, stay grateful, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. Life's too short to wait for happiness or success to come later. It all starts now, and it all starts with you. Thanks for watching, and if this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep pushing forward, your future is waiting.